welcome back. All right, I'm just getting obsessed with my plants here. So first I want to show you some cuttings that I just did. So I have this really overgrown pot of a mixture of succulents, and I've had this for, well, we should have got a before shot, but I might have a picture of it somewhere. But this one right here was like way up, all the way tall. So I cut it down. I made a couple cuttings of that. I made a couple cuttings of this one. So I just got some of my soil and plopped them in. Now I'm not going to water these because these are fresh cuttings, so they need to harden off for about 10 days before I can water them. So I did that one to just trim this up a bit, make it a little fresher looking. This is one of my most favorite plants. This is my Christmas cactus. I got this, I can't even remember, it was last Christmas I got it, Christmas season, that I got this plant, and it's just gotten really big and beautiful, and I thought I wanted to try and make some cuttings from it to see if I could get these to like grow and I could give them away or sell them. To see if they can grow. These have really, you can see in this bud right here that's gonna bloom in a few days, that they have a really pink, beautiful flower in this Christmas cactus. So hopefully those cuttings will grow and be beautiful. This has already bloomed once this season and it's getting ready to bloom again. So it's a really nice, beautiful plant. So I was perusing around on Facebook Marketplace again, and I saw this lady put a post about this aloe plant over here, and she was selling this for $20. And I said, no, that's too much. I gave her an offer to buy it for 10, and she's like, no, I don't think I can let it go for 10. Well, a week later, she changed her mind. She reposted it, or she changed the price on it for $10, and I sent her a message that I'll take it for 10, and so I got it. So I looked this up. This is actually called a climbing aloe. So that's what they do naturally. They climb in, if they were growing just outside in the ground, they would kind of flop over and kind of crawl around. But she staked it. But what I'm gonna do, I think I'd like to try to get a few cuttings from this to start some new ones. And then I wanna take this that's down here, because they can get pretty wide. When I was doing some research, they can get pretty wide. And I just got, it's gonna all fall. I just got this pot from my thrifting haul that's kind of wide, and I think that this would look really pretty in this, and it can stay in this for a while. So I'm gonna put the bottom part of this plant in that pot, and then I'm gonna do some cuttings. When I went to transport this lovely climbing aloe plant, it was like this, okay? So it was like, maybe like that, and it just bent and was sad. So I just clipped this part off because it was already bent. But I could get some cuttings from this, but it looks really healthy. It's not really spiny or pokey or anything. It's just kind of cool. For my soil, I don't have a cactus mix or a succulent mix. So what I'm actually gonna do is take my orchid mix and my regular potting mix and kind of mix them together to create oops, not used to this mic, to create a little bit more quick drying soil that's not too quick drying, but like a good mix for a cactus or succulent. I ran out of my succulent mix or cactus mix. Anyway, I figured this was a good alternative. I've never done it this way before, but oops, that might be too much. We'll try it out and see how it goes. Do a little experimenting here. So I'm gonna mix that up, and then I'll put it in here. I'll trim that down. Okay. use my hands. And so for this pot, since it does have a draining hole and I don't like the dirt to fall out, a trick I learned is get a coffee filter, put it in the bottom, just like that, and it just keeps the soil from falling out the bottom, but also still lets it drain really well, because you want your plants to be able to drain. So I'm just gonna fill this up a little bit, but we're not ready to plant that yet, so I'm gonna get my, what are these called? Garden shears. And what I'm gonna do, I don't know if you wanna zoom in here to see where I'm gonna, because this stem right here is like not as beautiful. I'm gonna cut this way down so that I'm left with this pretty green. And actually, just cut it there and then I can trim it down more. That's our dishwasher. It sings to us when it's done washing the dishes. So nice. Oh my gosh. It's a long song. All right, so she had tied it up and zip tied it up. And yeah, she gave it to me in this Home Depot bucket. I was not gonna pay $20 for a plant in a Home Depot bucket when the other plant that I got for free was in a super nice container. Okay, so I'll just take this off real quick. Another tie, we don't need those. I mean, I could do like a ton of cuttings from this. I mean, not all of it's nice looking because a lot of these leaves are damaged. But this part is really nice, the newer growth from on top. Okay, now let's pull this out and see what it looks like. Like you can see it's got barely any dirt in here compared to the bucket. I don't know how long she had this plant, but she did say they tried really hard to kill it, and it just wouldn't die. So that tells you how hardy it is. She said like they would not water it. I mean, you know, it just kept on surviving and growing. So it's a pretty hardy plant. Ooh. Okay, now we're gonna be making a big mess again. It's got, oh my gosh. Okay, it's got a lot of roots. I don't think my pot is gonna work. Do you wanna come see this? I mean, you might wanna show, like, look at this. So, change of plans. I know what I can do. I have that free pot that I got. This one. Remember this pot from that tree that I had? Free. Hello. I think what I'll do, since these roots are quite massive, this will be a better container for it. And then I could do one of the cuttings in here, or a couple cuttings in there. So what I'm doing is I'm just gonna dump this was dirt from that one tree, and it didn't have any insects or diseases on it, so I'm not gonna worry about washing that. I'm gonna grab a couple of my coffee filters to put in the bottom, like 2 to put in the bottom of the pot, and then mix up some dirt and I'll put it in here. There we go. Did you get a look at this? I mean, this is massive. Look at these roots. These are insane. Okay, so now this is gonna take, I'm probably gonna have to get some more dirt. I have more bags of dirt, don't worry. Now I'll just pour this all in here and then go get another bag of dirt and mix that all in. Okay, pardon me, I gotta go get more dirt. All right, so we were looking for bags of soil, potting soil earlier today, right? And we went to Walmart. All they had were these small bags. So Jose's like, go to Lowe's, they'll have the bigger bags. I didn't find them, couldn't find them anywhere. Oh, that rips right off, nice. Couldn't find them anywhere, so I had to just, but they did have these smaller bags. So that works. And then I'm just gonna mix this up because it's got the orchid mix in there. And I didn't even think about getting the cactus mix, succulent mix, but that's okay. This will work just fine. All right, I'm gonna dig out a little well to, I think this will be good to put it. Perfect. Beautiful. And then I'll just fill in with just regular potting mix. Okay. How does it look? It's pretty good. It's not super centered, but it's fine. I've noticed that there's another little baby one growing right here because I've heard that these can like spread out and they'll grow more and more and it can get quite wide. So that would be cool to see. I'll probably keep it trimmed down because I don't think I want to have what this was, this much climbing happening, but I'll probably keep it trimmed down and just as it grows, trim it down, make cuttings from it, and give them away, sell them. I think it needs a little bit more dirt on the top. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. I like it. Oh, I think I have in the garage a thing to put under this. So I'll get that with Lola. It's not for you. Okay, I think that looks good. And I like this pot, it's pretty. I have one in the garage, I think. What? Oh. Well, yeah, so I'm gonna do that later. I'll find a spot to put it. And I think all I wanna do now is just do a couple cuttings and just put them in this one. I've got more pots over there, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I end up doing. Oopsie. All right. Okay. And since those are gonna just be cuttings, I'm not gonna get the soil wet or anything. Okay. I think that looks pretty good. And now, what I'll do is cut about, I don't know if you can see, I'm gonna cut right here. That's one. And then I'm going to pull off the leaves to give me more space for it to root in. So typically with succulents and plants like this, anywhere where you've torn off, the roots will come out bottom and then also out the sides. So what I think I'm gonna do is just do a couple cuttings of it, and put it in here, and then I can repot them later as necessary. And then I think what I'll do is take another one from here Or I can take, what is this? Yeah, this is where it bent. That's right. Let's do some more from this one. I feel like these look a little bit nicer. Okay. Clip down here, pull a couple of these off, and it should be fine, even though I clipped right there. We'll just put my finger down, make a hole, and let these sit for about a week and a half before I water it, so that the ends where I clipped it have enough time to dry out, and I think that looks cool. I could do another one maybe. Yeah. Just do the last part of this. And let me clip it because it's not. Yeah. Let's do a fresh clip right there. Do another hole. And we're good. Good to go. I'll give you guys updates on how these plants are doing, and hopefully they're still alive a few weeks from now and growing well. I think that looks cool. I like this pot a lot too. It looks awesome. Yeah, I'm excited. All right, thanks guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.